Good evening, table charmers, and welcome to Wednesday night, the last of our 3 nights of training of our brand new super tool, MyShop. My name is Lee Widdendal, and I'm the head of training and development at Table Charm. And I am so excited to share this new tool with you. So last year, around August, September, we launched MyShop, but it was a third-party application, and it was really not built for Table Charm. And it was really not fit for purpose. It wasn't easy to use. So we went back to the drawing board and we designed a brand new MyShop, and it has all the functionalities that you need to run a depot successfully. It is very user-friendly. It is very easy to use, and it is the standard that every depot manager has to use going forward to invoice their business builders, invoice their customers, and invoice themselves. Now, some exciting news around this is that it is already live on your TC Connect app. And as you know, we have a promotion in March, which is where you sell TC Ware products. And normally you would have had to submit forms to Table Charm for all your business builders who qualified, but we're not doing that anymore, because we're moving on with technology. So what we have is we have TC MyShop, everything that you invoice your business builders, and if there's TC Ware products, your business builder will automatically qualify if they meet the criteria. So let me take you through how easy it is. So I'm already logged into the TC Connect app, and the first thing I want to show you is where would you find the MyShop application. So if you go, you'll see next top left, you see the TC logo. Next to that, you see the menu bar. If you click on that, it will bring up all the options that you have. And right under orders and invoicing, you'll see it says MyShop. And there's 3 options that you will see on MyShop. The first one is create a sale, sales and payments, and stock management. So we will be dealing with the first 2, which is create a sale and stock sales and payments. If you click on create a sale, you'll see it will take you to the next page where there is 3 options: self or own sale, network member, or customer. When you take something out of your depot stock for personal use, you would go through the first option, self or own sale, because at the end of the day, you need to keep track of the products that you are using or your family are using. Tonight, I'm going to take you through the bottom 2, although the process for all 3 is exactly the same. In order to repeat the process and show you how simple it is, I will go through how to create a receipt for a network member as well as a customer. So if you want to create a receipt for your business builder, you would go to network member. You'll see if you click on it, it highlights in blue, and there's a next arrow at the bottom right. You click on the next arrow. Okay. Now, the first thing that you're going to do is add network member. Now, this is where you can search for a person by name. But just remember, say, for instance, you search Andiswa, I'll show you. You'll see a lot of Andiswas will come up with their reference number. But to be safe, it's always best to search by the reference number of the business builder that is in front of you. You will be able to find any business builder, regardless if they are in your network or not, as long as they are in the country that you're operating in. So in South Africa, you will be able to invoice all the business builders in South Africa. You can click, you'll see she came up, so I can click on it and it will open. So this is the business builder that I want to invoice. So I click on next. And then you can see at the top, it says add product to the cart. Now, currently there's no products in it. So there is it is R0. So then you can search by the SKU number, and the SKU number you can always find in the spec special next to the offer or in the catalog. This business builder, I want to invoice her our brand new Imbizo bowls. So I just typed PS5 and it already came up, and I'm going to go to the teal one. You click on that, it automatically brings up the pricing. Now, something that you must know, the pricing in the MyShop changes over on the 1st of the month, and the prices will run until the last day of the month. Now, because a lot of the provinces does not run on a calendar month, you run a little bit later. For instance, if you Polokwane, you carry into the new month. So the price will, for instance, will not be correct on an item. So therefore, you can edit the price. So it's very simple. So you'll see the current price for this, although this is a new product, I'll use it as an example. But say, for instance, last month, this product was available for 130 Rand. So you use your price list as your go-to. Nothing has changed. So you do not necessarily take the price that's on here as the correct price, because like I explained, it runs from the first to the last day. So the price that you are currently still selling in, you can change the price. So by just clicking on that block, you are able to change the price. So say, for instance, for 4 Imbizo bowls, it was 130 Rand. You can change the price there. And then she wants 2 of the Imbizo bowls. And you'll see currently it shows 1. So I can change it quantity to 2. And you'll see the price automatically change to 260 Rand. And you click and add to cart. Okay, it says the product has been successfully added. And you'll see now it sits here, cart items. Then you come and I want to add the cherry as well, which is PS 505. Okay, you see the search came up. I click on that, and that she just wants 1 set. I'm going to keep the price. Well, I'll show you how again to change the price. All that you do is you click on the price. You can edit the price to the price that is on the price list, and you can say add to cart. Now, once the products are in the cart, let me just add another product. I'm going to add some tumblers in here, which is SR 200. There we go. It's a 6 sets of 6 Serenity tumblers at 103.99 Rand. So I'll say add to cart. Now you'll see at the bottom, you'll see the 3 items that is in the cart. 2 sets of Invisible Teal, 1 set of Invisible Cherry, 1 set of tumblers. Now you can edit the quantities here by, for instance, if she wants an additional set of tumblers, you can just click on the plus button and it will add it. So say, for instance, you made a mistake and you click to 3, it's easy to fix. You just click the minus button, it will automatically change it back. So if you go to the top, you'll see the total items in the cart is now 597.98 Rand. So this is all the product that your business builders are taking. And then all that you do for the next step is you click on next. Okay. Now, what it will do is it will show you the sales summary. So the sales summary here is 597.98. It was created on the 4th of March. It just shows you who is the member. So it shows a reference number. It shows a name and surname. And then it shows what is in the cart. Now, I am happy with this. So I want to continue and I want to create the sale. So I scroll down to the bottom right and you can, so at this stage, you can go back and edit more product if you want to, but I'm happy with this. And my business builder, this is what my business builder has asked for. I click on create a sale. And that is as simple as it is. Now it says the invoice, this is invoice number or receipt number 85. It's been successfully generated and you can share the receipt. So if I click on share the receipt, it will give you options how to share this receipt. You can send it on WhatsApp, you can send it on messages, you can send it on email. So let's say I want to send this on WhatsApp. So I click on WhatsApp. Yours will look a little bit different because of if you have a Samsung phone or Android phone, the interface will look a little bit different, but the functionality is exactly the same. So say I want to send this to Caesar. So I select Caesar, or you can just type in the person. You'll see this is and next, there you can actually see a copy of the receipt. It will show you the name, surname, the reference number, the cell phone number, the products that's on this receipt. And all you click is send. And that it is how simple it is to create a receipt on my shop. Now, just something that I want terminology. The reason why we call it a receipt and not an invoice. If you call it an invoice, there will be tax implications. So it is basically an invoice that you are sending to the customer, but because there might be tax implications, the word that we are using for generating this is a receipt. Now, I can go back to my shop and then you can start and send a receipt to your next business builder. I'm going to repeat this process and show you how easy it is. I'm going to create a sale, but this time I'm going to create a sale for a customer. So a customer is somebody that is not registered with Table Charm. So Table Charm does not have their contact details. So you come down, click on customer, go down, click on next. Now here it's going to ask you to put in the contact details. So I saw Angelique is on the call. So say my customer is Angelique and her surname is Van Wyk and her telephone number is 073 208 3377. And then that is correct. So I click on next. That's not really Angelique's number. So if you wanted to try get hold of her, you're not going to get hold of her on that number. But now you'll see it brings me back to add a product to the cart. So let's add the same products, or you can actually add any products, but just let's quickly do that. She's taking 500. She loves the Invisible. So, sorry, I made a mistake on the code. So she is buying PS 500. Okay, the price is correct because Angelique is selling in this month and she wants to buy it for all her friends and family, and she is buying 10 sets of the Invisibles. You click on add to cart. You double check, okay, yes, this is everything that Angelique wants. You click on next and you double check. It's Angelique Van Wyk, her cell phone number, and in her cart you will see 10 PS500s, the price, create a sale. And then I share the receipt. Let's see, I can go to WhatsApp and I can look for Angelique Van Wyk, click on it and next, and there we go. Angelique has a copy of the receipt. All that Angelique now has to do is go and pay me for those 10 sets of Invisibles, which leads me to the next functionality of my shop, which is a really cool functionality. Now, remember, it's very important that every single person that pays into your account uses the correct reference number. If they just pay in your depot, they will use your depot reference number. Firstly, so they get paid. Secondly, so that when they use the correct reference number, now in my shop, you will be able to track their payments as well as their receipts towards that. So remember, the first person that I invoiced was my business builder, which was Veronica Gongwane. So I come down to here to her, I click on her name, and immediately it will show currently in this month, everything that is receipts that has been sent to Veronica, because I've been using Veronica as an example for the last 3 nights. She currently owes, she was sent receipts to the value of 2,700 Rand plus. She has only made payments using the correct reference number, my depot number plus L01T, and she has only paid 198 Rand. Therefore, she still owes me 2,585 Rand. Now, what is great is I can filter you'll see if you scroll down, you'll see there's sales here and Wallace payments. I'm going to take you through the sales. So you can change the sales period just to show you the sales of March. Because my shop was only launched in March, you will only see currently the receipts created in March. But you can, when you go later on, you can see all the receipts for March. Now you'll see here, these are all the receipts that I have created for. Now, the last one was receipt number 85. Now, if you want to see the receipt for yourself, or if you want to send it again, you are able to do it from here. All that you click on is these the 3 right dots on the right-hand side of that specific receipt, and you can download it to your phone, or you can click on that button, which means share again. If you click on share, it will bring up the options again of what to share. So that is what, so you will be able to see all the receipts that you have created for Veronica. You can also go back, for instance, if there was receipts created in the previous month, you can see all of that. Now, remember, it shows you the balance here, and it shows you that Veronica has made payments of 198 Rand. Because Veronica has been using the right payments, the payments reflect against her name in my shop. So if you click on payments, it will take you to all the payments that was made by Veronica. So you can see here on the 2nd of March, Veronica paid. She used the reference and she paid 198 Rand. So you will be able to see all your business builder payments. You will be able to see all the receipts that you've created for the business builders. So you will be able at any given time to track how much a business builder owes you. Does that not make your life so much easier? Remember, healthy business is your business builder gives you the order. You send the receipt to the business builder. We are going to be training the business builders on my shop at the March workshops, and we are going to teach them to make sure that the invoices pricing is correct. So that you invoice them at the correct price. And then we're going to make sure that they use the correct banking reference number so that you will be able to see at any given time what is the stock that you sent out of your depot to a business builder. What have they paid? So you will have a running tally of every single business builder to show you how much they owe you. How phenomenal is that? And that is how simple my shop is. There is some more functionalities coming later. So these are the only two that I'm going to be speaking about tonight, because these are the two that you need, firstly, for the promotion this month, as well as you can already see how much your business builder owe you. But it's only going to be towards the sales that you're creating this month. But you can see how simple my shop is. It's really phenomenal tool. It is going to make your life so much easier, not only about controlling your business when it comes to business builders and payments, but also when it comes to simplifying promotions, because it will be so easy for your business builders to qualify as long as you create your receipts for them and as long as they pay. Because remember, they do not qualify for the promotions if it's not paid. Okay, halala my shop, halala. I am so excited. Thank you for joining us, everyone. We can give you a tool, but it's up to you to use this tool. And remember, it is expected of every single manager to be using my shop. Have a wonderful evening and have a phenomenal March. Bye-bye, everybody.